boys and girls of grade 5. Welcome to our mathematics class. I hope that you have been pushing in lots of studies. My name is Miss Yulita Brown Phillips, and today the topic we will be focusing on is rounding decimal numbers to the nearest hundredths. Now, when we round numbers, we change them to a simpler one with the same value. It is an estimate. But before rounding a number, you have to identify the place value you have to round to. A digit's place value is its position within any given number, or its position in the notation chart. Decimals represent values that are less than 1. When rounding decimal numbers to the nearest hundredths, we look at the digit in the thousandths place, or as I like to say, the digit hitting on the back door. If it's 5 or more, add 1 to the hundredths place and change all digits after the hundredths place to 0. If it's less than 5, write the decimal as it is and all digits after the hundredths place becomes 0. Let's quickly go to this example. Round 34.237 to the nearest hundredths. Now let's identify the number that is in the hundredths place. The number in the hundredths place is 3. Let's identify the number in the thousandths place. The number in the thousandths place will tell you what you have to do if you rewrite the fraction as it is or if you add 1 to the hundredths place. The number in the thousandths place, in this case, 107. Is 7 more than 5 or is it less than 5? 7 is more than 5. So we add 1 to the number in the hundredths place. The number in the hundredths place is 3. So that 3 becomes 4. 34.237 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 34.24. Let's look at another example. Round 45.623 to the nearest hundredths. What number is in the thousandths place? 3 is in the thousandths place. What number is in the hundredths place? 2 is in the hundredths place. Is the number in the thousandths place more than 5 or is it less than 5? The number in the thousandths place in this case is less than 5. So once the number is less than 5, we write the fraction as it is. So 45.623 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 45.62. Boys and girls, I want you to complete this activity for me. Round the numbers below to the nearest hundredths. Round the numbers below to the nearest hundredths. Remember, when rounding to the nearest hundredths, you identify the value that is in the hundredths place and you identify the number that is hitting on the back door, which would be the thousandths place. That number will tell you if you will add 1 or write the decimal as it is. Take a minute and get this done, boys and girls. Good. You should be finished by now. 234.465 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 234.47. Why? What number is in the thousandths place? 5 is in the thousandths place. And we said once the number is 5 or more, we add 1 to the hundredths place. And the number in the hundredths place is 6. So when we add 1 to that 6, it becomes 7. So 234.465 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 234.47. 345.234 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 345.23. Now, boys and girls, why? The number in the thousandths place is 4. It is less than 5. When the number in the thousandths place is less than 5, when we are rounding to the nearest hundredths, we write the decimal as it is. Boys and girls, this has brought us to the end of our class for today. But wait, before you leave, my little problem solvers, here is the problem of the day. Dave had a rope measuring 678.367 meters. Estimate to the nearest hundredths the amount of rope Dave had. Take a minute and do this, boys and girls. Finished by now, my little problem solvers. 678.367 meters estimated to the nearest hundredths is 678 6.37 meters. Boys and girls, do you have that answer? I hope you did. Now this is the end of today's class. Remember to always be kind. See you next time, boys and girls. Take good care of yourselves.